we've kind of noticed with AI, it's really good companion to be able to navigate through some of the ideation of like, hey, I'm building this motor operated valve. It has these 5 part numbers. These are some of the problems that we've seen in the past. So let's say past like DFMEAs. And this is what's different about this specific design. Let's throw darts at that and come up with like, 20 other potential failure modes. People are worried about, generally when they think about AI and hallucinations with AI, there are workflows where they're kind of immune to those hallucinations, and that's a lot of the ideation standpoint. So if you're trying to construct a DFMEA, and it's actually pretty helpful to kind of go through and surface some of the things that you should be thinking about that you may have not thought about. And I've done many of those in the past. If I were asked to do that today, I would guarantee that it wouldn't take me the week or week and a half that it took me to do that. I'd be able to sit in a room, whether it's using Magenta or just using any AI tool, and be able to crank out one of those documents in a very short period of time. Generally, the way that we experience AI today is through a chat interface, right? I personally don't believe the chat interface is the way of the future. I think it's a way. I have a question, I ask ChatGPT, it responds, right? Sometimes the response has to be in a structure that works for us. Sometimes that response needs to be able to be propagated to downstream systems that are systems of record. So imagine going into Magenta and you have an agent that scans all your non-conforming part that's being generated in your facility and telling you this is how you should disposition the hardware. This is based off the last 50 problems that occurred on these motor operated valves. This is how you went and resolved those issues, and basically help surface the resolution and help you kind of get from point A to point B much faster.